Even when warming up outside, it is still freezing in here. But anyway, this chick is... Disney reportedly doesn't know what to do with out of control Rachel Zegler. Snow White promotion falls apart. This chick, from a PR standpoint, is terrible. From a marketing standpoint, is terrible. She can't act. I mean, the only thing she really has going for her is that she can sing. But apart from that, she's a company's worst nightmare. She doesn't know when to shut her mouth. She just gets everyone pissed off at her. And despite the fact that, Disney has taken a risk on this chick, and look what she's done to them. And yet, there are going to be companies that are going to see all this crap, and they're still going to want to work with her. They're still going to want to work with her. The Snow White disaster keeps getting worse. Like I said, this is like the Assassin's Creed Shadows of movies right now. According to page 6, Disney executives have been struggling to rein in lead actress Rachel Zegler, describing her as out of control and refusing to listen to direct requests from company higher-ups. It's like, Rachel, can you please shut your mouth? Whatever, I'll do what I want. In a desperate move to contain the damage, Disney is now leaning towards having select influencers interview Zegler rather than traditional press outlets, in an apparent attempt to control their narrative and avoid further controversy. Disney executives can't control Rachel Zegler because she's a 22-year-old who feels like her opinions matter so much that I'm going to get my opinion out there, and I am brave and fearless, and I'm part of the resistance. And it's, again, this chick is a PR and marketing department's fucking worst nightmare. Inside multiple times to get Zegler to tone down her controversial statements, but she has refused to comply. Disney lead actress is out of control, the movie insider said. They don't know what to do. She's an outspoken 20-something, and Disney chiefs have called her directly and asked her to tone down her posts. They've called her management, but she won't listen. The source went on to reveal that Zegler's political outbursts, particularly her insistence on tying her activism directly to the promotion of Snow White, have made the situation even worse. It's been this way the entire way through filming, but it's still tying out. But it's the tying of her politics into Snow White that is upsetting. These remarks add fuel to the fire that has surrounded Zegler for years, from her dismissive comments about the original 1937 film to her aggressive political rants, including her famous post-election, infamous post-election meltdown where she wished Trump supporters would never know peace. Because, the loving and tolerant left. Disney turning to influencers instead of, hey, look, a PR nightmare. I know, that's what I said. And for marketing, it's kind of hard to market this movie when this chick is the face of it. With Zegler proving to be a PR nightmare, Disney has apparently made the decision to skip traditional press interviews and instead rely on carefully selected influencers to help shape the film's publicity. Disney is leaning towards having influencers interview Rachel and Gal for promotion days on Sunday and Monday. An industry insider told Page 6 they want to concentrate on this content. This move suggests that Disney is trying to avoid tough questions from the media. Where have we seen this before? Sir, what kind of ice cream are you eating? Chocolate chip. Yay! The media just loves asking certain people the easy questions. And for Rachel's case, they kind of have to. Otherwise, she's going to go off on a tangent and talk about Palestine and, and this and that, and we got to free them. And it's like, Rachel, you're there to promote Snow White. You're there to promote Snow White, not promote your fucking political agenda. Uh, avoid questions from the media and instead push positive talking points through carefully selected Disney-friendly social media personalities who won't challenge Zegler's past statements because they all agree with it. Of course, they're not going to question it. They agree with it. The decision also follows Disney's bizarre handling of the film's premiere, where the studio barred standard press from the red carpet. A tactic normally reserved for films facing massive controversy. The Flash and its Ezra Miller scandal being a prime example. Much of the hostility towards Snow White can be traced back to Zegler's own words, which have only fueled audience resentment. Disney's D23 Expo, she openly mocked the original film, declaring she's not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about the leader she knows she can be. And, like, he's literally stalker. Weird. Even before Snow White's marketing had begun, Zegler opened disdain for the source material. Disdain for the source material alienated lifelong Disney fans. She then later doubled down on her comment, dismissing the prince's role in the original as creepy and weird. Hey, look, there it is. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time. Coupled with her anti-Trump rant, anti-fame fan rhetoric, and Middle East activism, Zegler has become one of the most polarizing actresses in Hollywood. Oh, are you saying that? No, she's fully entitled to her opinion. But if she's if she's talking to someone trying to promote Snow White, bringing up her political affiliation and going on like free Palestine, maybe that's not the best thing to do. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that when you're supposed to be talking about Snow fucking White. So people want to go that route of, so she's not allowed to have her opinions. No one ever said that. But if you're there to promote a movie, you promote the fucking movie. You don't bash the original. You don't go after fans. You're there to promote the movie. You're there to give people a reason to want to see the movie. Disney's PR disaster keeps getting worse, with the film's release just days away. Is it? Yep. Days away. Disney is clearly in damage control mode, scrambling to contain the fallout from Zegler's uncontrollable behavior, massive fan backlash, and disastrous creative choices. Between silencing the press, leaning on influencers for interviews, and desperately avoiding Zegler's outspoken nature, Disney's approach suggests they have zero confidence in Snow White's reception. All she had to do was keep her mouth shut, not bash the original, not go after more than half of the freaking country. You might be like, oh, it's Trump supporters and Trump never know peace. And oh my God, thank you so much for the views on the trailer. I gotta go and rehearsal for Romeo and Juliet. And as always, free Palestine. Weird. Again, oh, so she's not allowed to have an opinion? No, she's fully allowed to have an opinion. But when you're marketing and supposed to be promoting a movie, you don't bring up your fucking politics. It's not that hard. Notice how when things don't, like, look at the Mario Brothers movie, that came out. Did they talk about politics? No. They talked about why you should see the movie, how they worked hard to make sure that it not only appeals to fans, but for people who may know Mario, but have never played the games. And I even went over the promotion, the marketing for that movie was amazing. Between the website that they set up, to watching Chris Pratt and whoever else was talking, watching them promote the movie. That's what marketing is supposed to do. You're supposed to get people to want to see the product. Or FNAF. Look at the FNAF movie and then the marketing around that. Same thing. We're seeing things about, like, from Matthew Lillard and all these other actors. Like, we wanted to make a movie that was based on the games, but we changed it to make it more of a movie format. And, you know, we wanted to make it to where not only fans could enjoy it, but people who don't know about FNAF, where they can enjoy it as well. Same thing with Sonic. That's all you have to do. You don't go out and say, well, my personal opinion about the political climate right now. No one fucking cares. Promote the goddamn movie. But this chick doesn't understand that. So she's entitled to her opinion, but not when you're freaking trying to market and, you know, tell people why they should see this film. You know, you saw it with Lord of the Rings, with the Rings of Power. You know, they should have been promoting the show about, you know, why should people watch? And the only thing they really said was, well, it's a diverse cast. I'm the first black female dwarf on screen. You know, they're not giving you a real reason to want to watch the show. Not like, oh yeah, we're gonna stick to the lore. No, it's diverse cast, and I am the first black female dwarf on screen. Wow, really making fans look forward to this, huh? You're really making it hard to resist. That kind of marketing. You see Disney with you know, with their animated movies, like the first openly gay character. Most normal people don't give a crap. Give us another reason to want to see the movie. The Disney's first openly transgender character. Okay. What about the story? What about other characters? What about give me a reason to care about it. You're there to promote a movie, not to virtue signal. But yeah, she's a worse sign, and people are still going to want to work with her. They're going to want to work with her. So these companies who do, they deserve everything they get. Everything they get. But anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.